guys, so today we're going to be trying out some Wet n Wild makeup that I recently purchased and I'm excited to test out for you guys, and I will do a full day wear test on it because I'm going to test out a foundation and I want to see how long it lasts. So let's start with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Face Primer. It's the dewy one right here. Let's get that on my face. Ooh, it has like it looks like a foundation. That's different. I squirted too much out. Is this going to provide like pigment on me? No, it's probably just going to be clear. It has like a thin film, like it's concealing a little bit. It is a base, a dewy base, but just a face primer. It's a little bit different. I definitely got too much, but you know what? We're going to work with it because I wasn't expecting it to have any sort of like color to it. I kind of treat it like a moisturizer, and I know I shouldn't. I should just fill it like in, press it in everywhere, but it just feels so soothing on my skin. Yeah, I don't think it added like too much color. It looked like it would at first, but it didn't. It totally like just went on clear. It does feel like super moisturizing though, and I feel like there is that dewy sheen all over my face. It does feel like a healthier glow. So I'm digging this so far. Okay. Now I'm going to try the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Stick Foundation in Classic Beige Medium. It looks like this. And I've been into stick foundations lately, so let's see. Hopefully the shade matches, because this is what the display looked like best. Oh, that's not bad. I think that's a pretty good match. It's gliding on super easily. Just making sure, because I like more of a full coverage, that I have enough. And I'm not the huge fan of these Profusion brushes, but the stick foundations, I feel like it blends it out pretty well. And I'm trying to use it since I paid for it, so yeah, it's blending in very easily. It's very creamy. I feel like this is so easy to do, like as a mommy, quick mornings. Just slather this on and blend it in real fast. I think it's doing a pretty good job of covering everything too. I didn't put enough around my nose, so I'm going to add just a tad bit there. But I had a blemish here and it's doing pretty good at canceling it out. I'm not really doing too much today, so I don't really need it to be like so full coverage. I am going to park with my kids. They're on spring break. I don't know if anybody else is, but you gotta keep them entertained. Yeah, it's gliding on so pretty. I don't have anything bad to say. Like, my skin still has that dewiness from the primer. It's covered everything nicely. It doesn't look cakey. It's moisturizing, doesn't feel dry, doesn't feel cakey, doesn't feel like anything is on my skin at all. So far, I like this. Oh, I forgot to do this first. The Wet n Wild Perfect Pout Lip Scrub in Watermelon Pastique. It looks like this. I've been wanting to try this, so I feel like I'll give my lips a little bit of love real fast, you know? It smells so good. It does smell like watermelons. Like watermelon bubblegum. You know what I'm talking about? It's like a putty. Oh, that is super moisturizing. I don't have too much. Like, it's not too dry, but it still feels really good. And the smell, yes, I can do this all day. It's like relaxing and smells amazing. Yes. I even pulled out a lip balm because I was like, once I wipe this off, it's going to be bad. But there's not too many granules that you can kind of like just wipe it away. Yeah. I'm going to blend my foundation back since I just messed it up a little bit. It was really easy to do. so moisturizing. You really don't even need lip balm after. So yes, 3 out of 3 is not bad. I'm going to do my brows real fast and then off camera, but I'm going to use the MILANI Easy Brow today just because it's easy and fast and quick, and that's what I want. Okay, I did my eyebrows. They're not perfect, but like I said, we're just going to the park and I don't really feel like spending forever doing my eyebrows. Okay, so I want to try out this MEGALAST Liquid Catsuit Metallic Liquid Eyeshadow in the shade You Copper Cat. Super cute color, bright, goes with what I'm wearing. Super excited to try it out. But I want to put something in the crease, so I'm going to use my Wet n Wild Not a Basic Peach palette real fast. And just take the, let's see, just the transition shade at the bottom and put that into my crease. Just to make things easier. Oh, I forgot how pigmented this is. I'm going to blend that out. I'm going to take a little dab of it onto the other eye so it won't be as pigmented. This is what it should look like on this side. Not as concentrated as I had it. A little bit overboard. Now I'm going to blend that out with the top transition shade up here. Then I'm going to take some of the orange shade right here and put that on the outer crease. I don't want it to be too dark. I just want it to have a little bit more fun and like color added to it. And to have something to kind of like transition it out. But it's still in the same like color tone as the cream eyeshadow we're putting it down. Blend that together one more time. Okay. Now I'm going to try, finally, the You Copper Cat Metallic Liquid Eyeshadow. And it does have a doe foot applicator, like so. And hopefully this goes on really easily and pretty and shiny. Oh yes, so pretty. I'm just going to do one eye first, so I feel like these dry pretty easily. I feel like once I pat it in though, the color's not as bright, so it is more wearable if you're afraid of metallic shadows. But I'm not afraid of metallic eyeshadows, so I kind of wanted it to be brighter. I could probably build it up, but I think in the light it'll shimmer really nicely anyways. But this is a very, very wearable liquid eyeshadow if you want to try the metallic kind of trend. That is really super pretty. It blended really easily. I'm going to put a dab more on both sides just because I want to build up that metallic sheen. I'm going to be so extra at the park today, y'all. I think that's really pretty. I think that's fine. Just like that. That was super simple, easy, on trend, and fun to do. So, I'm okay with that. Okay, now I'm going to do the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back to do the highlight. Okay, I finished the rest of my makeup for right now, up until this point. And I have this Wet n Wild All Glown Up loose highlighter that I want to try out because it looks so pretty. I just really think I'm going to like it. The only thing is, like, once you take the sifter, like, sticker off, it is kind of a little bit of a mess, but if you like loose highlighters, you're kind of used to that, so it doesn't bother me whatsoever. I'm just going to take my little highlighting brush, and hopefully this goes on as pretty as I want it to. I feel like I definitely tap off the excess. And, oh my god, that is a dazzling, beautiful highlight. Like, can you see that? Can you see it? Like, oh, that is a highlight that I live for. I am super extra with highlights, so I know it's not everybody's cup of tea. It is kind of dark from the nose though. I think it's perfect for the highlight with like contour and blush on. But I will have to lighten that up on my nose a little tad bit. Yeah, it's way too dark on my nose. So I'm going to fix that with a little bit of powder on my nose to cancel that out. I'll do a different highlight. So it's like perfect for my cheeks, I feel like, but yeah, it made my nose really, really red. So it's a little bit too dark. This Wet n Wild Fergie Centerstage collection, the Rose Champagne Glow. Mine's already broken. I've used the heck out of this like crazy. The name is almost off, but this really does like wear all day. That's why I love it, and I'm gonna put this one on my nose and on my Cupid's bow. I feel like it's a lot more frosty, and my nose doesn't look super red with it. What is going on here? What is going on here? I don't know what's happening on my face right now. Yeah, I feel like the highlight's really pretty, but it is a dark strip like now that I'm seeing in the light. So I'm gonna put a blush on to like mask that. I always like to put my highlight on first and then my blush to mesh it in well, so I don't have like a strip like what's happening here, even though it's a really, really pretty shade. And I'm gonna use my Wet n Wild Pearlescent Pink Color Icon blush just because it goes with this like peachy vibe, and blend that all together. I'm into a strong blush, especially in the spring, summer. And I feel like that just helped everything like mesh together pretty well. Like, I'm into that. I am going to fix my concealer though, because I don't know what. Okay, I'm liking how this has turned out. Like, I fixed my eyebrow a little bit real fast and fixed my concealer because for some reason it moved a little bit. So now it's where I want it to be, so I'm really excited about that. And I'm going to finish off with my NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Creme Brule. Looks like this, just because like I said, I'm going to the park, but I will check in with you guys after and show you how everything is wearing. I feel like nobody talks about these butter glosses either, and they should. But so far, I've got to say, I like everything, like all of it. I think it's really, really pretty. I'm excited about it all, so hopefully, I think I am a little bit shiny right here. Let me put a little bit of powder right there because I don't really like too much shine on my T-zone right here. That's a little bit better. I'm okay with that though. I'm okay with the dewiness. I'm okay with how everything is wearing. The cream eyeshadow isn't creasing on me, so I'm really excited about that. Foundation still feels amazing. The highlight is beautiful. The primer went on like a dream. Everything feels nice and moisturized. And then this worked out really, really well. So yeah, that's everything so far, and I will shoot to you in the future and show you how this worked. Okay guys, so it is 8:30. I put this on at 1, so I've had it on for a long time, and I've got to say that it's mostly intact. The only problem that I have is it looks way more dewy than I wanted it to. It's like, kind of looks greasy, especially here, and on my chin. I noticed it a little bit here, basically in this area right here. I just think I would like the foundation more with a matte primer underneath instead of a dewy one. But if you are looking for dewy primers, this is offering that. Aside from that though, I feel like the foundation isn't breaking apart. It's just really shiny, but you can't really see it moving on my face at all. Like, other than dewiness, that's it. Like, it's not breaking apart anywhere. Even around my nose, it stayed intact all day, and we were outside. It was windy. I mean, my makeup has been through it. The eyeshadow, one eye is like perfectly intact, and then the other eye is just a little bit messy, but I think it's because I have like more fine lines on this side versus this side, so it's accentuated a little bit more. But it's not that it's broken apart. I just think it glistens more in the creases So I think it's just because it's a metallic shadow, but I think that's fine. The highlight. It is still on my face. Like, it's really pretty. But like I said, if you have my skin tone or lighter, it's not going to be like a good nose highlight. It's going to be like a darker shade on your nose. So I would just use it strictly here or on your eyes. It would look beautiful. But I'm really happy with all of it, to be honest with you. Except that dewiness. I don't think my skin needs it right now. Maybe in the summertime, or if I'm just going for that look, if it feels extra dry and I just want that glow. I also put a lot of it on, so I think that it could be just user error and I should just put less, like a tad bit, just to get that glow, but I like really caked it on, so I think that that's why it's happening, because I know that my face looks super shiny everywhere. Yeah, it's everywhere. But I don't think that that's making the foundation perform badly at all. So I will definitely keep trying the foundation. I will update you guys on if the primer, if I use a little bit of primer, what that situation is. I want to do like a roundup once I finish my other videos on the makeup that I've purchased, and then I will like go through my favorites and what I liked and disliked from trying it out, because I've given everything that I filmed in the past couple weeks like a fair trial, just in my day-to-day wearing makeup, just to see what I like and what I would recommend and what I wouldn't. So there is a video coming up where I review it all, everything that I've purchased, and even though you're getting like full wears and testing out, I just want to show you what I would actually spend my money on, because it performed really well. Because there's some stuff by Wet n Wild actually. Let me see, do I have it over here? These sticks went on beautifully. They're Keep Going waterproof and sweatproof eyeshadows. Went on beautifully, and they lasted for a good decent amount of time, like 4 to 5 hours. But after that, they completely like broke apart and almost disappeared on my eyes. So I was really upset with that. So I haven't tested them out again, so I actually need to. I have them in this bin of things that I need to like test out more. So I'm going to test this out and really see if that's the case, because it's supposed to be like sweat proof, so it shouldn't have disappeared on me. Whereas this, I actually did like really go outside and play with my kids, and it was really hot outside and I was sweating and it stayed on. So, you know, if I'm going to recommend anything, it's going to be this over those sticks. But yeah, that's just an example, but I will go more in depth at a later time. I hope this was informative for you guys, and yeah, that's everything. See you guys in the next one. Love you guys. Bye.